everybody, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today in Anime Reaction, we're going to be watching the second episode of Gamers. So, on the previous episode of Gamers, the main character did not join a gaming club.
Way to subvert the cliche. Well done.
Right? Anyway, 3,
2.
1.
let's jam.
Oh, right. And he made the school idol cry in front of the class. Ugh, boy. Ah! Extra humiliation. The hell is this? The anime.
The fuck?
The fuck you say? The fuck is this? Ooh, proper opening.
Yes.
Oh. Link startle.
Fucking loading screens!
This does look like just another version of the Link start screen for our Nerve gear, huh? Okay. What's
The fuck?
Smash! Nice! Oh, there it is.
Huh.
Yeah, we were told there's a reference to Player Unknown Battleground in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All your base.
Nice. Lay it on thick with the references, yo. Now, simple opening song called Gamers. Is that the main character in The Witch's Outfit? Oh, never mind.
Raids are never like that.
They never go that smoothly.
No, my raids normally go more like Konosuba.
With a lot more death. Will of Titanium, that one.
Classic.
Yeah. He's quiet, therefore he must think he's better than us. And that's how he became the most hated guy in it. Tells how you really feel. That'd be nice. But seriously.
You're lying.
Conjunction junction.
What's your function? Never thought the day would come we reference fucking Schoolhouse Rock on this show.
Right?
I just heard it. It just came to mind. Hi.
No, in order to do that, you must plug in. I mean, what? Ah!
Oh my god!
Zombie
After
lunch.
That's a cat after a fucking truck coon. Aww. Do you want to date a snowman? Forever, forever,
Forever.
The master plying his trade. Eh? His old self, huh?
Missed it by that much. Oh, one of these backstories.
Someone who wanted to make a spectacular high school debut.
You're not.
Awkward. Damn! Like the fucking Flash up in here. Revolutionizing the concept of gaming, huh? Damn. That's some pretty big PR right there. But for only 200 yen, that's a steal.
Right?
Well, it wasn't a UFO catcher after all.
Another person's piggy bank.
Yep.
Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh, shit! He wants to get some solo practice in. Hold up. Bruh. Wow.
Rip.
Everyone saw
Did
that.
it. The whole school knows.
The whole school now hates you.
Rip.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
How hard is it to explain casual versus competitive? Is there not a word for casual or competitive?
And I guess it was about to get wrecked. Ooh.
A little bit.
I'm totally gonna own this asshole.
Button mashing.
Sometimes those can be dangerous.
Unpredictability.
Maxie.
Eddie. Okay, well, forget what I said. Bruh. Oh. You good scrub. It's montage time. Hell yeah.
This is a very weird date.
Right?
Cha-la-la-la-la. Open book. Oh. Du-dun-dun.
Run!
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Ignored. Rip. And she got ditched.
Peace!
Ouch. I'm so sorry for her.
Yeah, what are you doing?
doing?
Woo!
That Tron ass.
That Tron ass.
Liking the eye catches.
Also, that font looks familiar.
I've never seen that before. I'm tripping your flag.
I don't like where this is going.
Bullshit.
Eek. Let me see you grit your teeth! Oh, never mind. I thought I was going in for a punch.
Preach it, bro.
Yeesh.
Whoa!
Whoa! That escalated quickly.
It's getting a little serious now.
This kid's gonna end up committing some crime of passion and getting like several people killed one day. That multicolored face.
Yeah!
I'll say anything. Just don't throw me into traffic.
By the time you realize it.
Yeah, everybody's life is fucking different.
We get it. He has reasons. He still thinks the game club's awesome. And almost killing a classmate's enough excitement for one day.
Fucking newbie! As I totally yell out the wrong word. I meant to say normie, not newbie.
She ships it. Oh my god! The end. The prologue's over after 2 episodes. I'm out of here. See you. Whoa!
Yoink!
Go get your arm.
Sploosh?
I think she crashed. Oh! Oh! You have hell to pay, bruh. Unforgivable.
Don't really like women like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Middle school?
Oh. And his whole image. Aww. Full sprite.
I want her
What's-
to face plant somehow. Or I want him to face plant somehow.
Don't look, kid.
He's passionate.
Take the advice from Totally Not Boss Coffee.
You betcha.
Nice. Gosh, he looks pale.
Get some sun, bitch. Damn. Put the game down and go outside.
No, it's all the nose bleeding she's
Oh
been
my
doing
god, I've
over
turned into my
Amano.
mother.
She's getting her Master Roshi on. Full perv stalker mode on Amano here. Yeah, this is playing a lot more like a regular slice of life series than like a school club / hobby anime.
It is having a little bit of a different start than I expected.
Definitely, there will be nothing wrong with it if it takes the best of both worlds.
Definitely enjoy it.
There we go. Finished compiling. Game over. Continue. End. Oh!
Some
Stinger.
days later.
Some days later.
Aww. Where? Oh, no. Brace for disappointment.
Oh my.
These freaking eye catches, though. Holy shit.
Oh my.
And also, what's her name? Momo? Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we about to see the fury of a woman scorned that hell hath not?
A gamer woman scorned, yes.
Oh.
I liked all the sounds that were going on in the background when it was showing the other girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering what exactly she did. Because you heard, like, almost the sounds of, like, what do you call it? You know, the pan thing, the water.
Oh, yeah, the
Water basin.
That,
Yeah.
that dome kind of sound.
Yeah.
But man,
That was another excellent episode.
yeah. It's actually really fun to watch things go completely 180 really quickly for no apparent reason.
Like a mono almost throwing
Uehara.
Uehara in the traffic.
Right.
And him getting the Technicolor face of many colors.
Don't trigger the gamer. Never.
I'll say anything you want. Just don't throw me into traffic.
That's paraphrasing, by the way. What was the original line? I'll say anything you want. Just don't eat me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, his 180, what was it,
UEHARA?
UEHARA?
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
His 180, where he goes from being a completely popular kid who is...
Well, he goes from hiding his gamer side, his dark ages, as he puts it,
Yeah.
to being a little bit more open about it.
I really love that, because that's totally me.
Yeah.
About 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was about 5 years ago? Or longer. Yeah. Well, what he's at now is closer to what I was. Like, where I'm not unpopular, but I'm also not exactly hiding my gamer side. Like, that's what I was in high school. And I was definitely not some of the guys that we hung out with who were just like, I'm on it, really. Let's be
My
honest.
senior year was exactly like UEHARA.
Yeah.
Almost to the T. I am hiding my anime, I'm hiding my gamer, I'm strictly focusing on school and popularity. Even though I hang out with the same people, I still like reach out and I go hang out with a more popular crowd a little bit more often. And I end up hanging out with jocks, or I end up hanging out with, you know,
One of the more popular American high school cliques.
Yeah. Well, see, my freshman year, I was more like his past self or a mono. And then around sophomore to junior year, I was more like, dude, man, kind of hiding the whole, like, gamer
Right.
and everything. And then by senior year, I just didn't give a damn. And I was cool with everybody, but I was also a very open, like, geek. So
I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever tried to conceal to hide my geek flag. I think I always just let it fly loose.
yes, we can tell.
and unfortunately, I know a very large handful of girls who are exactly like her and never said a word.
Right.
Who I found out like 3 years ago, who are already married, have kids, and all that. Yeah, I was totally into you in high school. I'm surprised that you didn't catch on to it.
I had a lot of that too.
Smoke signals. Fucking anything. Really. Come on.
Send me some Morse code, Jesus.
No, for real though. Like, grown men can't catch that a lot of the time. What makes you think a boy in high school or middle school is going to catch on ever? Unless it's like, right to their face. Kind of like that laser beam.
But I don't know. I really like.
It's beautiful.
I really like what they're doing here and kind of exploring the gamer mentality. And all sorts of facets of the gamer mentality. The closet gamer, the hidden gamer,
Casual
gamer, competitive, obsessive, because that's coming up.
Momo, yeah.
Momo is probably
She's like-
obsessive.
She's like one bad day away from being a hikikomori.
And
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if in the future we find that one dude who has stayed in his room for 6 months straight playing nothing but World of Warcraft, grinding out gold to sell.
Please tell me you're not talking from personal experience
No.
on that.
I know people like that.
World of Warcraft.
Oh, I should say I used to know people like that. They don't talk to anybody anymore.
And and then this girl who is
Before? After?
completely changed her outlook on life to follow one guy. Absolutely adorable. I can only wish them the best.
I like how it gives some depth to the characters.
Yeah, even like when you have a pretty big supporting cast, even just a little bit of storytelling like this gives a depth to each of those characters that normally gets just plain skipped over. So definitely kudos to the writers there. She's absolutely adorable in both versions, Ghastly.
I don't know, Kukin. Is that where they make their mistakes? I think that the biggest mistake is not coming up and saying, "Hey, how are you? I think you're cute. Let's go out." I think that's the biggest mistake. Is like it's a two-way street. Smoke signals, something, anything to say, "Hey, I'm kind of interested in you. Let's go out for coffee sometime. Maybe get to know each other."
Unfortunately, we got spoiled on some of the references in the opening, so
Right.
because we already knew about the Smash Brothers one, and we already knew about the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds one, which I thought was so excellent.
That
We
was
got
a-
Galaxy.
Because that's exactly how that game turns out. You get killed from the side.
Totally.
got what was it called? Gradius? Or it was called here in chat Parodius.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Um,
I wonder if that's just going to be like the formula going forward. That'd be really cool if they can change it up week after week. Different references.
Kind of doubt it, but
Yeah, I kind of
Really
doubt
doubt
it,
it.
but I'm just saying it would be cool.
But yeah, like in the first episode, the way that she seems is just a bubbly airhead, and you know she's like the dude's only dating her because you know
He
she's
didn't have a reason, like he said, he didn't have a reason to say no.
yeah
yeah.
It's like, yeah, she
And,
said it.
yeah she's
might
a
as well.
bubbly airhead, completely stupid, and
A couple of bee hotches. Why not?
yeah. It definitely adds the depth to the character, and I like that.
And I love his reaction to the
Just total
sudden
meltdown.
realization that this girl has been looking at him since middle school.
The front he put up just entirely shattered, and he didn't know what to do with himself. There he is, almost tripping over himself, sprinting full pell-mell away, and just it was so honest a reaction. I think I really like that scene.
Yeah.
What the hell does not?
And then I like when he stops in front of the restaurant or whatever, and he like yells and it pans up to the sign saying "Be passionate."
Passion!
Passionate from Totally Not Boss Coffee.
Totally on Bosco.
Right.
Why did she look so cute all of a sudden?
Ah!
Well, yeah, I like it because
So
you could tell
adorable.
that like before he was like, you know, whatever, she's only dating me because of my high school transformation.
Right.
And then this, you know, just forces him to be like,
Wait, what?
wait, you mean she actually liked me when I was a loser?
Actually, I think that this goes a little bit deeper than that. I don't mind having a girl on my shoulder that's kind of cute, kind of airy, kind of bubbly, doesn't really care about anything. I can sort of do what I want, but not everything that I want to do. You missed an R there, Ghastly.
There we go.
You know, because I've been in that situation where, like, I kind of don't mind having just a girl on my shoulder. And then, unfortunately in my case, it goes completely south, and the girl on my shoulder ends up being extremely grotesque with her clinginess. But in this case, I mean, as long as it now that the dude knows that
It's an interesting word to use.
he can
Grotesque.
you have no idea. He can kind of open up and show that kind of gamer side and shit like that, and really get to know her.
Yeah.
She becomes less of an airhead, you know, prissy bimbo Barbie girl, and more of an actual.
Prissy Bimbo Barbie girl. I wonder if they'll ever make a Barbie like that. Just the image popped into my mind. I also love how chat here, the mood just seemed to go downhill.
I apologize. I shall put my laundry away.
Damn, Normie! Direct all your damn Normie comments.
Well, it's actually funny because, like, the stuff that's happening in here is a lot. I can reflect on this a lot in my real life.
I can relate to this a lot. Like, yeah, everything that's going on in this anime, I feel that I can relate to it a lot.
Games have ruined my relationships. Games have really intensified my relationships. Anime.
Games haven't ruined your relationships. Games have shown you when you are in a relationship that's not good for you.
Touche.
It's a girlfriend filter. Only the best pass through.
Anime is the same way. Anime is the same way. I've had...
Not a filter, it's a boss.
I like that.
They gotta get past it to get with you. Otherwise they're princes in another castle.
Anime has been a very hard filter and sometimes a stopping point on my life.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, sometimes it's a sieve, sometimes it's a full-on drain blockage.
Like, I hate to admit it, but there was a time where a girl dictated the fact on whether or not I was going to watch a show. And unfortunately...
we see where he is today.
But I mean, that's some serious scarage that happened early on in my life. And yeah, I kind of enjoy the fact that I get to open up a little bit more and share like my real world experiences with this.
More so than usual.
More so than usual, and I can do it in a way that's like really relatable in accordance to the anime. Because this really, really appeals to me.
It is true. This is less an anime about people playing video games and more an anime about how video games affect the lives of a rather large array of people. Which makes it very much more a true slice of life anime. As I said in reaction, this plays out more like a true slice of life anime than your standard club hobby, moe blob slice of life anime.
Now, the only thing that I really want from this show is to put the point of view on the other gender.
No, yeah.
I mean, apart from like, say, Tendo being all...
No. Well, have an episode where it's focused, like, where the main character of the episode is Tendo.
Right.
Or is, I forget her name, the pink-haired girl.
Right.
Or is Momo.
Or Momo, and there's another female character you have to be introduced to.
Because right now we have
Kenobi. Ooh, nice parallel.
We have four was it 4 guys? 3 guys.
3 guys.
4 girls. So we have
There's kind of a focus on UEHARA.
Yeah.
I'd say.
So we got UEHARA, Amano, and we got the club president.
Yeah, we got Tendo.
We got
the end of her prologue, anyway.
We got one of the club mooks, who is also a female. We got Tendo. We got pink-haired girl here, and we got Momo.
I also got the quick scoper.
Well, that's the club president.
Oh, right.
I still fucking hate his guts for being a quick scoping asshole.
Right.
Anyway.
And then there was also the guy who actually joined the club.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Tetris guy.
Yeah. What's so bad about quickscoping?
What's so bad about quickscoping? It's cheap as fuck and easy.
It's kind of like Microsoft or the Wedge in robotic combat. It's simple, and it's very successful, and people hate it for those 2 reasons.
Yep. Yeah, but quickscoping takes all the time out of scoping. That's why it's called quickscoping.
Yeah. Anyway.
Sorry, I should take a break from that. I'm sorry. I am a little drunk.
Oh, actually, go ahead and take a break from that. I just had a think here. You were talking about wanting a feminine point of view, and perhaps an episode going forward. And I'm thinking they might have blown an opportunity for that in Nintendo's case, because having her go like all fully lovely-dovey stalker may actually cheapen her role to basically like cheap comic relief.
I kind of hope that is not the case.
Yeah, I mean, I hope the moment's still there, but those moments are still there going
Yeah.
forward. But I hope that's not her main role in this series. I hope she sincerely,
Because
she still has a personality after all this.
if I could give this anime, a recommendation to
Me too, guys.
to my mother, to my future girlfriend, maybe, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen.
That's cute.
People who talk about sexism in video games, people who talk about sexism in anime, people who talk about sexism issues in general, this really it's starting to really nail down and hammer home extremely real experiences that I personally have experienced in my real life.
I'm sure the same could be said for a lot of gamers out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't quite connect with it based on personal experience as much as you two, because like I said, I think I've pretty much always been a geek.
I think it's more you never really gave a shit about what anybody thought.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, what's there to give a shit about? Anyway.
Well, you're very... And with that being said, you're very much a mono here. Whereas it's always being the geek. Whereas me, I'm at UEHARA. Where at some point in time in my life, I completely deviated from all of my geeketry.
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 It's a word now. Word of the week.
Geeketry.
Our new coined term. Go along with cat budget.
But yeah, I deviated completely from all of that geeketry and really focused in on trying to make my popularity grow up. I did a lot of working out. I did a lot of all sorts of stuff to try to make myself be the popular kid in school.
Insert montage here.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing. I very much.
Okay, God, I think Chad just coined another one.
Normified. I very much follow with what was going on with what's his name,
UEHARA.
Yeah, UEHARA, because it happened over a much shorter time period, but I kind of did the same thing where I was like full tilt geek, and then I started caring about what other people thought and started making myself more popular and kind of setting aside the anime watching and the video game playing and all that to be more popular. And then Rocky. And then I transitioned into the, I don't really care what other people think.
You just reach that point when you get older. It's like, you know what? It's too strenuous.
Yeah, I can be both.
Yeah.
Why not both? Hey!
So we need to keep that in.
And you know what's funny? It totally worked. I just...
it's that time came when you found the balance. But, this whole cast, they're young. They haven't found that balance yet. Probably won't for another 5-10 years.
And it's really interesting to see all this effect. And this might be something more for a completely different video or a completely different discussion or an end of season discussion when we actually get to know exactly what happens with the gamer series in general. But with anime and gaming becoming mainstream, this is a really extremely defining factor in what goes forward. Seiren Kagura, I don't know if anybody is familiar with that. The water gun shooter with the bikini girls. So that is currently being worked on being censored in order to come to the Western audience, and then it's being re-censored in Japan. This is a problem, I think, with things that are going gamer-wise and mainstream. When things start getting so popular that, they have to start appealing to this wider audience. They have to start appealing to everybody.
And if
they
there's
want
any
to try to get
dissenting
everybody
opinion,
in.
then they're going to try and quell the dissent rather than...
And I really think
Makes
that
sense.
like this anime in general, if you end up dumbing down your censorship, if you end up dumbing down your story, dumbing down your mechanics, dumbing down all this shit, I mean, it really messes things up in general. And the gamer community right now and the anime community is becoming mainstream. It's not niche anymore.
It's definitely not as niche anymore. There's been a lot of series, as far as anime goes, there's been a lot of series recently that have come out that have gotten relatively mainstream popularity in the U.S.
Now, I'll tell you straight up.
The biggest one that I can point out is Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was wildly popular.
Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist, SAO, amazingly popular all across U.S. And the rest of the world.
over the last couple decades, really, growing up, the only way you can really get anime as an American fan is if they had it in the very back shelves at like a Blockbuster or something. Nowadays, it's advertised openly on Netflix.
And now,
the certain video streaming service.
Fuck you, pay us.
Fuck you, pay us.
And now they actually have like Toonami's returning.
Yep.
Well, Toonami became a thing.
Yeah.
In that time span as well. Toonami.
Well, Toonami was a thing back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm just saying, it was part of
Yeah.
this, emergence
And
of otaku culture becoming part of popular culture.
It came back with SAO, with Sword Art Online, and a lot of titles came up with it, with Attack on Titan and some other titles. I didn't really watch Toonami, unfortunately, but
I don't want to cut you off too, Boone. I think this should be for a separate video.
yeah.
This is long entered rant territory.
Yes.
I think we should end this.
Yeah, we probably should.
But this is definitely diving into. I love the diving into the.
I love the
Yeah.
direction that we're going with this series based on what they did with this episode.
When we do our preseason podcast, this might very well end up my number one series this season.
Postseason, you mean?
No, our preseason.
Oh, the first
Or,
one.
First
sorry, not
impression.
preseason.
First impressions.
First
First
impressions.
impressions.
First impressions.
It's been so long we forgot what they were.
Anyway, yeah, when we do our first impressions podcast, this might end up being like my number one. It's like so far for the season.
Its stock is skyrocketing because of this episode for me.
Yeah,
too.
that's pretty impressive considering what else we're watching. So, yeah. I love this episode. I love the first episode. So far, I'm loving what I see from this series.
Yeah, it's not your standard. It's not your standard moe blob. It's not really moe blob at all, actually.
It's not your standard slice of life. Like, this is really deep dive shit.
Yeah, actually, that might be it. This may very well just be more of a drama. At least this episode.
I think we should go ahead and end this one here.
The horse is officially beaten flat.
Okay.
That's the whiskey talking for you two.
So, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, and if you're interested in joining our Discord channel, ask for the comments below.
But that's going to do it for this whiskey-fueled episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
I'm not drunk, honest.
See you next time.